Yeah, why you prefer the good old days. Now, big up True Talk Only 4. He uploads some of my videos and other content creators' videos. He uploaded a content creator, and the guy was saying something along the lines of like, oh yeah, man, I just kind of like prefer the good days, like back in the day, like whatever in it. And I was thinking, obviously, it's nice to reminisce on back in the day and that, but no, I don't prefer back in the day. I prefer today and I prefer tomorrow. Now, I went to an older woman's house maybe Monday or Friday because I visit 5 people's houses every day, so it's kind of hard to remember what day specifically I went to. Older woman, 70 years old. So I said to her, "Oh, miss," because I don't call the tenants. I don't even know most of their names, but I just call them miss. Some of them, "Oh, why don't call me miss? I'm not a teacher." And that's like, it's not that deep. Yeah, I don't know your name. I'm not calling you Tracy. I'm not your fucking friend. Yeah. So I said to the woman, "Miss, obviously you was an adult during the 80s. In regards to this, the hard times we're going through now, allegedly, it's not hard for me. I didn't say this, but it's not hard for me. But in regards to what's going on now, yeah, like in terms of inflation and that, and everything's expensive. What was it like in the 80s? Was it worse now or was it worse in the 80s? Because I remember when I was, let's say years and years ago, my mum said that, yeah, there was a time when my mum and my grandma, which is my mum's mum, like they were struggling. Like there was a time of her life where things were difficult for everybody. Yeah? She said they were struggling. But I never really cared or anything like that. I never asked my mum when it was. My mum just said she was younger. So I know it was way before me. So of recent times, let's say like 4 or 5 months ago, I said, "Oh, mum, I heard there was like a bad recession in the 80s. Was that the time you was talking about where everyone was struggling?" You said that, "Yeah, you lot were struggling as a household." And that she was like, "Yeah, that was the time." So I said to this old woman, the 80s, when people were struggling then, was it worse then or worse now? She says worse now. Then she went on to say, "I wish things would just go back to like back in the day. I prefer back in the day." Do you know why that content creator is talking about he prefers things back in the day and why this old woman prefers things back in the day? It's because you're not winning today. You're not going to be winning tomorrow neither. I'm winning today. There's no way I want to go back in time. I have more money. You think I want to go back in time when I was 14 with 50 pence in my pocket and I don't know when I'm going to re-up on a pound? Man, seeing 50p in my pocket, I think, oh, okay, this is 5 Mr. Freeze ice poles. Nah, fuck that bullshit. Fuck that. I don't want to go back in time and back to the good old days. Nah. I like my reality now. Yeah, and my reality in the future. No way when I want to go back. Now, obviously, let's say like the estate that I live on here. I was saying to Nadia, I was like, yo, these little kids around here don't know what they're missing out on. Like this estate, the way the estate is laid out is perfect for runouts. On my estate where I'm from, it's very open. You can see the whole estate and that. So it's not good for runouts and that. We used to run through Emmerton Green as a part of our runouts and that. But this estate where I live on, there's bare little side alleyways and that. And then there's this little roundabout where there's like grass. That could be like the base. And I was like, yeah, if I was one of these kids, I'll be running down there. They could have about 15 kids playing runouts, 7 on one side, 8 on one side. They don't know what they're missing out on. They're just playing football now. They should be playing runouts as well. So yeah, obviously, man will reminisce on certain things that, oh yeah, playing runouts and being a child and that. But I wouldn't want to go back in the day, 15 years ago. Fuck that. My life is too good to be going back to that. Like 15 years ago, 18, 20 years ago, I wasn't in control of my life. I was under my mum's rule. I was under my mum's authority. Nah, I'm under my own authority now. I rule my life. Why the fuck would I want to go back to a time where I didn't run my life? Nah, don't make no sense.